Hey everybody, before you continue watching the video, make sure you give the channel a like and subscribe. Go and follow us on Instagram. Go and check out all the different social media scenarios. Make sure if you're enjoying the content, go there, like, subscribe, follow, so we can keep putting stuff out. If you've got any questions, leave a comment. All right, make a comment on either of our pages and we'll answer them as soon as we can.
My next question is a bit like you probably touch a few points here about the question, but essentially like how there are certain values and aspects that you if there are any, let me know, if that you can use in your personal life or in your work environment. I know you work in corporate. Like, what are the aspects that you can take from jiu-jitsu that actually helps you in life or work?
I'd say probably like decision making under pressure, things like that. So the most difficult thing about a beginner starting jiu-jitsu, I find, would be dealing with the stress and the chaos of it all, and then, rationalizing what's actually going on. And then as you get better at it, it becomes more mechanical. It's less chaotic. You learn to breathe, you learn to relax, and then you learn to sort of address what's in front of you. So that sort of skill set, I think, can be applied to no matter what situation you're in, whether it's work or personal life. Being able to sort of just relax on it, like sort of take the breath, take a step, and then sort of just deal with what's actually in front of you, as opposed to getting caught up in the moment.
Emotionally responding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a funny story like Della Riva, which is it's a person, right? It's a very famous master in Brazil. Had an amazing guy that was called Della Riva. And he used to say, when he started training really young, and he was doing really well, he said like what jiu-jitsu add to the values you took to your life. And he said, when I was young, I used to go shopping and I had a hard time to decision make which trousers I'm gonna buy. And then after I started doing jiu-jitsu, I go, no, this one, okay, let's go. That's how he put it. I found
made
it
more decisive.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think jiu-jitsu as well has like made me a much more confident person. I wouldn't know how I would be personality-wise without it now, without having done jiu-jitsu. And it's not so much confidence in the physical aspect of like, I know how to like grapple and fight, but it's more the confidence that I got because jiu-jitsu is like a difficult skill to acquire.
To believe in yourself.
Well, it's just given me perspective, and it's given me the confidence to go, okay, so I've applied myself to this particular path and I have become competent at it, and it's difficult. And I could, so now I look at things that potentially I want to do in, employment-wise, career-wise, personal life stuff, that if I apply the same thing, like that, I sort of apply myself in that same way to no matter what pursuit I would pursue. I think that, applying what I've learned in jiu-jitsu to whatever pursuit I go down, at least I can become competent at a difficult pursuit.
Yeah.
It's given me sort of that confidence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that's, man, I don't really have too much to add to that. I think that's super accurate. And you notice this in the kids, you notice this in so many different adults in terms of confidence. It's man, in my opinion, I always think it's got to do with the accountability and all the other stuff that we've talked about, because you just start introducing a avenue for people to start to evolve as a human being. And it's a difficult avenue. I understand that, it's worrying, it's scary, it's threatening and blah, blah, blah. And it is, your pride's getting smashed all the time. It's always getting smashed. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how good you are at jiu-jitsu. You're going to fail at techniques. You're going to miss opportunities to do submissions. You're going to get submitted yourself. They're going to pass your guard, whatever. And this is a tangible way of, your challenges coming up that you have to address. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the reason why it's difficult for people to comprehend this stuff in other aspects of their life is because it's not so tangible. And that's why I always talk about sports all the time. In my opinion, physical pursuits like sports, like jiu-jitsu, like boxing, like kickboxing, like rugby, are a tangible way to show you that you have flaws as a human being and you have to correct them and improve on them. And if you only do painting or this and that or blah, 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 and, you paint for yourself or you do this for yourself and there's no one else involved, you don't get the same feedback. You don't get the same feedback that, actually, this is not that good. Oh, this is not that good. Oh, this needs to get better. Oh, you need to paint like this to make it work better. Whatever. So yeah, man, I just think it's such an important thing for anybody to commit to. You know what I mean? Like, male, female, whatever. I think particularly young guys like to figure this stuff out. Man, this is important to building confidence, to just evolving as a human being. You know what I mean? That's what I think anyway.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and a follow. Check out all our different social media platforms. There's heaps of content coming out. There's different snippets and content on different platforms. So make sure you're on everything. And again, if it helped you out, recommend to somebody else, and hopefully it'll help them out too.